kasi ye sheka se bona se na ye kwa wa my Ghana emrahye bedwafie na ene emrahye bedwafo kwa asetra no de beto da ene se finance minister honorable Mohammed Amin Adam wade beto da ekirem se wo sra emrahye bedwafo no wo mo ema na kwanya na won kwa World Bank ho na won kwa je besia $300 million emra na eno no area dia e ba bebo adwumadie bia e fa ne se first resilient recovery development policy financing na wabra wade sansam no to na hyebedwafo ni na ahyase no na edom kuma no entiase wo mo ampene so e ma ne koye dede pa e wo ho na eno no ana wo mo bo no ande kosi ya ne se wo mo anyaje atum se wo soafo no nko nkofo amanso na World Bank ewiase amansan ye sika kura bia kese no won ko no nko gi sa $300 million no fa emra na ni nyina no ene se wobra finance minister wakasa no ana wo kirekire mu se we no enye international monetary fund ni bia we nya IMF na emom no World Bank dia wo ma osika wo de boase fatu mpon na wo kirem ese we no Ghana ban e de 25 years ade betua sa yi no besa na yakwa kwaje no na interest nso adaso no hyehyɛ ne se wo mu di mfinhyia num ane betua na wo mu ekirem se 1.25% ana afen so no element ye wo so no wo mu ayi afiri so ana kisa 26% na wobra dom kuma no wo mu buafu wo mra hyebedwafia na wo no mu empesa loan no wo mu bepre so ani Okogyeabour no ana edom kuma ne ba do dani eye kesela atofo sen wo so original ye na mom yentie bufu a ahyase na ne buafu na so ewi akiri se dada won mo se wo mo de ye wo mo getu mu mo bi entie da course woni bi
arise to vehemently oppose the motion for this house to approve a loan of $300 million. Mr. Speaker, I do so with good heart. I do so in the interest of our country. Mr. Speaker, our country is sinking in debt. Our country is being mismanaged in the way debt is being accumulated. Mr. Speaker, we cannot, in good conscience, Mr. Speaker, accept this country to be round aground in this manner. Mr. Speaker, why am I saying so? Mr. Speaker, I say so because this same MPP government is calling on us, Mr. Speaker, to approve two loans today. One, $150 million. Another $300 million. The two put together, Mr. Speaker, is $450 million. Mr. Speaker, at the same time, tax exemptions before the finance committee is amounted to $449 million. Mr. Speaker, we do not need to borrow. Because the tax exemptions alone, if we manage it well, that $450 million that we are going to the World Bank to borrow, Mr. Speaker, we can get it locally. Mr. Speaker, in good conscience, our position is that if the government wants, they should come and withdraw these tax exemptions.
And yeah, dom kumano bano dani. Honorable Kesala ato forcen and I watch them say one more ebon so sabesiano abanes wa kwa bonifre say besiano yamene Ghana dodo. Nanso na no esi yano ana asen central mra se bedwani yewra Kennedy wo hene akompre kwa Japan ditu Ghana watch them say said yewra ato force wo si ha na nikasa no tresen na yewo companies bi wo Ghana hanu mo a essential tax exemptions no yede ema wonom ene se wo mudwumadi a wo mudie na ho behia se eto no yifi wo mso eno ntire se ne yewra ato force ha ne no tresen wo da to da kirem se ebraso ese ensemo a yewra finance minister Mohammed Amin Adam se betu da se e ma ne kwa no nkwaje sa abesia no yewra Kennedy Japan kiresa ampa ye ma ne sa kwanya no nkwaje. I
disagree with the minority leader. First, the substantive matter here. Those of us sitting here do not have the privilege of the tax exemptions that he's talking about. Two, we want a reason for the tax exemption. If, with all due respect, screaming for the whole world to know that the minister has submitted 449 million tax exemption for 45 companies, what is the benefit of the tax exemption for the company, the 45 companies? We want to know. So, with all due respect, the way the minority leader is presenting the case, I disagree with it because yesterday, for instance, I happened to be at this Central Oil. And talking to him, I asked him the cost of the investment. And the cost of the investment is about $2 billion for 5 million tons of finished product. He is producing 2 million tons, which is 40%. And he wants to expand it, the second phase, to cover the 5 million tons import of oil. So if such a company comes to ask for exemption, and you scream that the finance minister has submitted 45 companies, 449 million. You see, I am not privy to the companies, but give the finance minister benefit of the doubt. Let him present these figures and the number of companies that have applied.
Any ayati Owura Kennedy wahene akwampre kwa Japan wano mrashebedwani ewo Ascent Central ana wochirem se asemu a finance minister wade abato mrashebedwafo nanim no enya mfomso na mpokra na ho behia so mma na kwanya na sa abesia no okwaje edeba na enu ochi no anadom kese ene dom kuma ne bienu ka bomu na ekade na nka yetoma mento momientie de akoso no ebi ewo mrashebedwafie ho.
For him to get up for an ideal facility to describe it as election year, Mr. Speaker, it is profound. The only group in this country who has been used funds in election year for research purposes is the people on the minority side. And people on the minority side, when Roger Metululu, as Deputy Minister for Health, diverted money for building of hospitals in a certain region for research purposes. The fact that you did it doesn't mean we will do it. This is a different government and a different party. We don't intend to turn the 300 into election funds.
Honorable Energy Minister, senior member of this house, knows what to do. If you are standing up,
Honorable Okogyeabour, I haven't called you. You will get opportunity. You will let.
I'm just trying to make sure he follows the rules.
You are a leader. You will get opportunity. Let's allow.
He's completely out of order.
Yes, Honorable Eric.
Mr. Speaker, I think we are saying the same thing. The simple question we are posing is that the committee, which includes members on the other side, in their report signed by the chairman of the committee, is saying that this money is not dedicated to any specific project in the budget. That is the statement in the report.
Entiani ayeti yeyi eyede akoso enne ewo Ghana yemra sebedwafie nanso entokwai yentwenkwa ni hina no die si ya ne se aban no ya sa approve ya man se finance minister won san kwaje besia $300 million emra eno nti Ghana fo busa se nti minority no dede no ana mo ye no eso fa so pa eni san yento akasebo no eso
ye to akasebo no so ana egusu a ewo mra hyebedwam na mahyebedwafo ekwa setena na o masetena mu no ene na due ya eye osoafo a ohwe Ghana yesikasem eso me kire na bedi akire eye onabo John Kuma a onya ne ba bi ekoye endrada ena mahyebedwafo ene due ye omakwa akoka o mahyebedwam a ene ne awrahosam isi mahyebedwam no na enyasam keto akra na emra okoba ya obodi so mahyebedwani ade ma adweso ewa santimentem wonya ne ba bi kro no ene ye behwe mahyebedwam ne esu pa ne agiadwo ewa mahyebedwam enyasam kuma na ene me kasai mahyebedwafo a okopie mu mahyebedwam nyina ntade a wo hye nyina eye brisie tum omu nyina hye ntade tuntum na obi aye din na enam eye owuo kese a etiesi o man Ghana mu a abapan ye ne yankasa ye de hye dwonkuma ede na kuro no ho na okopie mahyebedwam enne na ekoba se etese obobobodin wo mahyebedwam ni santi wasara ya fra ne ya frɛ uka efutu mahyebedwani ne ya boni din afanya maken ose presencer maba ne ya sako ose chairman sabonsu ne ya boni din ne wasɔre waba adwuma ne ya sakom curating Hammond oba adwuma ose yesa me ba adwuma afini ya hyase John Kuma din John Kuma mahyebedwam din ne ya sabo biem John Kuma ne pressa so din John Kuma ya mahyebedwani edema eya edwoso wantumi anje so we kire mu se John Kuma enya ne ba bi ekɔ na sade ekɔye no bobo din ewo mahyebedwam no yentie se de dwumadie no esi bi ekɔye efaaye
amwa osebonsu amwa Steven amwaku Andre Siama amwaku Atakwesi ampem Thomas Nyako ampo Chumesi Kwame amprechu Sapon Kwaku Andre Emmanuel Ejay enim Ernestiao enim Moses Anodon Pre Frank Entry Eugene Boache Anyiredu Entry Kwame, Apa Clement Abad, Apia J. Patricia, Apia Kubi Andy Kwame, Amma Prince Hamidu, Asamoah Vincent Opong, Asante Kwadwo, Asante Boateng Kwaku, Asensu Boache Francis, Esiama Isaac Kwame, Esiama Kwabna Mankwa, Esiama Ejena Rama Dokua, Asafoah Vincent Eko, Atamel Samuel, Aveji James Luche, Avoka Cletus Apu, Ewa Ignatius Bafo, Awuni Teresa Ladi, Ayamba Ladi Ayi, Ayariga Mahama, Ayiku Benjamin Nate.
Edina otese bo mrashe bedwoma John Kuma ye body din went me anye so na wo de bra Facebook na bra behwe mesra wa bra Facebook eye DR 106.9 DLFM 106.9 bra Facebook na behwe se John Kuma ono akasa na konwa ote ase na wotena so mrashe bedwom no se ye de koja kokko se ya abomu mrashe bedwom ni ya twe ne din e de aboho bra Facebook DLFM 106.9 na bra behwe se John Kuma na Enquires otena so na konwa wotena so mrashe bedwom ya de kojan e de aboho na areho pa okọ areho se otiase na konwa wote so pa na ya de kojan abo konwa yi mu ne bobodim na hyebedwom na papa yi ye boni din a wantumi anje so
baby a wotena no wotaatena eben onabo abna wose asare na ene mehu baby a onabo abna wose asare ekotena ye so wotena hwa woso tu kotena baby I don't know but o hwe sene na konya no sisi mu na hyebedwafie na ye di kojan abomu no a enipa wo baby kwa ampa enti ene se de yesi bo register na ye bo ni din wanyi so na kire se be ma ye mre abema ye mre ene nti abusuan ba Facebook no eso a onabo John Ampontua kuma wo bra na wote ase no emra hyebedwafie na konwa ya twro ni din aboso ye di kodan akekere obia nte so enti enipa bedi na he wasase so asem na no ani o asem a ye kan no ani akonya ya wohuni ya amane ntufo se wo so be kwada ben yanto akase ebo no so ye da so aginam ewo emra hyebedwafie na emra hyebedwani a wote abanya so ema wo manfo ne adehia wonom ewo Northtown Samuel Okogyeabour Blakwa anode atodwa na wachirim se bepem ne se wote se John Kuma wawu a waso wagitumu a enye ye firi se wo ye obi a wonim ne ye papa efiti 1995 ano ne John Kuma edi agrosa na mfofo ene eduru mabia wo mutimegi a chinje a no de ye normal ewo na mfofam na emom no obetima kasi su dia se emra hyebedwafo a wo mra hyebedwafie ho no wo pani John Kuma obi ana kire se wo nimdie ene ebrofo wo yusuma no ene se wo no ye affable politician wada to da kire se eye ne wawa so wote se pani no eyade na emom yade de eye normal wo bia betima yade na emom se ade ebeche na ya beka se John Kuma to yanom ewonse ado de Yera Okogyeabour Blakwa echirim se aye ne nwanwa na awose agunu a wodwene ho a wonte ase.
I am still in shock. I just can't believe that the Honorable John Kuma, who I have known for many years, we were student activists together right from secondary school. So in Presec, I was trustee of the Greater Accra Regional Students Representative Council, and he was also a leader from the Ashanti Regional Students Representative Council. And so we used to meet at secondary school student activists, gatherings. So I've known him since 1995, 96. So I've known him for many years. And we did student politics together at the University of Ghana, and then at the NUCS level. We met in Parliament, and I really was happy for him when he was elevated to become a Deputy Minister for Finance. Really shocking. I didn't see this coming. I had heard he was unwell, but I mean, we all, with all this stress and the hustle and bustle when it comes to public office, particularly combining your parliamentary seat and ministerial job, it takes a toll on you. So I just thought that is one of those, stress-related conditions, and that he will be back to join us soon. It didn't, ever occur to me that it will be anything serious.
Na enwachi no ana Yera Samuel Okogyeabour Blakwa wode tato na wo kire se die dro no ka ononko a na wo do wani akire mu akwaboa sansa da achi bi le betimi ato wonso wada to da akirem se ewuo no de emrase badwafo na te na emom no ebraso se wo mama kwan ma abusuafo na nkasa hye wo moda na se abusuafo no ehye wo mude etiwi a emrase badwafo nso beko na de se wo mu ye bia de bo a wo mu nua na yie no.
So we will certainly be there, and then we'll wait for the family to announce the funeral arrangements, and Parliament will be duly represented. And I'm sure that across the political divide, we will all go and pay our last respects to the Honorable John Kuma's memory. It's I mean, a young man in his prime. There are many predictions about how far he could go and all of that. And he was quite talented.
Not long ago.
It's a big blow. Yeah.
Enti ania yeti yei yewura Samuel Okogyeabour Ablakwa anu wakasa yi.
Yada so ewa blasha betwam na nadua yi mlasha bedwane edema pusiga honabo ladi ayi anyamba ene wakasa ene wakire mu se enadua yi wiase nyina edakase a yade ehyefa edeka ma nyina modembo a wobo eboa mawiase nyina etumi etumpon ewa ne kikire mu ene wakire mu se Ghana ubepie mu ye mlasha bedwam a eme wo mlasha bedwam no omo ye kuma bi ni santi omo swadodo entupeni from where na ma omo mlasha bedwam no ye moden ase ye beboa na ma no etumi ondodo no etumi akosoro wo mlasha bedwam na ma no eba mu a etumi boa ema Ghana emra hodo a yese no etumi kwa animu na ma nso de o ka editu dwa se wo moden bo eso ani ye pa wo pa na emra hyemu ene wo moden mo pa de a na se ma omo ya de papa ni santi emra so se Ghana mlasha bedwam nso omutumi boa na ma dodo na etumi bepie mu ewa mlasha bedwam emra wakasa no ene wasa kire mu se odi ya pa se affirmative act bill o matena so atena so asesa amra no anka empenifo ntumi gentum na ntumi emra emedi dwuma no watena so a nanso samra yakasai emra no ntumi emaya eya dwuma enti ototo sra se eno so empenifo mo onan ama wonto na sa emra no ntumi mra emedi dwuma yenti ensema hodo bi a pusiga MP wakasa no odeto edwa.
Mr. Speaker, the team simply says accelerate progress. This is because women have a lot of potential that needs to be unearthed, and so all women around the world need that opportunity, that support, that team play to ensure that we progress. Mr. Speaker, in this house of ours today, we have 40 women, members of parliament from various places. All have individual potentials. This notwithstanding, we are still looking for better opportunities to increase the numbers in this house, because we know for sure that out of 275, we are only 40. And so we pray, hope, and ask for support to ensure that we have that support to progress. Mr. Speaker, women have come a long way. We have had the opportunities of people like the first president of Ghana, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, who actually appointed some women to the highest level in decision making. Today, we have been battling for not less than a decade on how to ensure that at least a bill that will support us is passed.
Operia wotene nka se wakasai eye meshebedani edema pusiga honabo ladi eyi eyemba na ewo meshebedwamu ha ana eye meshebedani edema asanwase ewa santimatemu oye honabo mutaka mubalak ena wakasa na wakire muso meshebedwam eyade ha adwunye papa emfie bebre atwamu eyade meshebedwam ema pa se wo meka emrese bedwam ho na wanya mrese bedwafo na wanhya mra wo man mu no esua kra ne santi uba emrese bedwam a enya ade o ma ne ma edi ne ye e wo mre kakra ne santi ono so fo otatoa pa ensema hodo a emrese bedwani e de mapusiga e ka ye no ono nso otoa so papa na toto sere se eyade a ese se o mo boa na nka be ye mpa mrese bedwam anase mrese bedwafo a mo ye ma no wo mo ma ene mrese bedwa no ometumi apa school bia ebeye basic school a ometumi atete ema wo pepa ene osom se wo no mo de wenyamrese bedwa adwuma wo beye no wo saase na wo ka che wo no mo young se beye beboa na Ghana mrese bedwa mu no wo bepie mu wo ho no mo a ema betumi aye dodo no waboa ma mrese bedwa mu asetena no atumi akwa nanemu
Yanto akase bono eso yenkan messages ne kakra e wo Facebook no so na Derek Ayete ana so manadwo papa yeda ase abena enso nyame ye edifrika so ana wose happy International Women's Day to all women yeda ase pa manager so ana Queen AJ ana wono so se wotie pa na man never is you nipa won sa hwe wasase so ana wono so de aba Nana Okogyeabour Ocran with the free Ablekuma Central and or say ne ya konsem ekwo ediama ebusuafo a wonum enam omosa so ma yewura John Ampuntua kuma ba asase so ana afenso ren konfirma any PP amanyoko ni nyina said ya ba ne de so pa na so nyankopɔ won kyekere wonum re ana shama ba edina benya de wode afa no de hu hia yan samri ehun shada hia yesisi afisi yanka ho asem ya da se ya to akase ebo no so Ghana mampani abedi akire Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia ene wotu no to efrinkran akwakopiem ewo donanso eho ana John Ampuntua kuma eho na wofre na ho nso na wasindaye na wote woba Ghana hana se wokọ adwoso nso a na yewra Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ko ye no ene wone mpanifo twetwo roni ani ntini anakọ ya ne nyina no ene se a book of condolence ye bi e de ato wo panini fi a mo amunim yewura dwonkoma no ba no abetro de ewunim fa no ho no akwakotro ne ade am enu nti Ghana mampani abedi eche ba omia so ekoye na wakro no enye ono kwa na koye empanifo twotwo ni ani ntini wo mo a omabodwu safuo na wutimi kura so moto adonko ema nkwada to musi so wonum nyina de ekire ekobi a NPP national chairman Owura Stephen Ayesu team na waka ho wokobi Sadanso ana Chief Executive Officer Emma National Petroleum Authority Eyeyewura Mustafa Hamid wono so ka ho ekobi Chief Executive Officer Emma National Lotteries Authority Sami Ewuku wono so ka ho koi ana miamo afase Chief of Staff ye ma mefrema akosia wopare wono so ekoye na ne nyina no ene se wo mkoye no wo mo control the book of condolence no Emma kire se camera daso Montro ni ehwe brofo ni ade na yewura John Ampuntua kuma tese wojayire ewakire eya Apostle Mrs Lillian kuma ene enkwada ensia na ene na tese aye osuo ni aweho pa wa bra busuafo hu se mampani abedi ekire Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia be piem wo ho na tese amanyoko ni mpanifo nso ka ho no na esuna no ayade pa tese na enya sam kutua eno nti we ene amanebo anwumre so efie ho no mo ba Yakwaso adi akire di ntete de besie bia nso no Ghana for betimu nsam
yetwa kasebo no so na yade ani kire mu wo Asante Mantamu eho no na Asante Mantamu soafo honabo osai mensa ede ensam de atudwa no kire mu se John Kuma wanya ne ba bi kwei papai oyo obi a na odwo papa afinsu obunipa emfa ho ne sade ya wote ene bio nso oyo obi a no ya manyoni a na nka papai owodaache papa na otire mu se ohwe eye deputy finance minister wanya ne ba bi koya papai obunipa nkasa chese onfa woni sade ya wote se wotenten se wokase se honya fe se honya fe papai ohu a otenanim papa de kirew ma hunu se yes papai owonuado pa na mra okoko pie mu ewo eye papa eye John Kuma wanya ne ba bi ekọ ewo no ane fie a wo adwoso ne wo kire mu so papai wo no eye ne mama papa esense wansusu da se John Kuma ebetimi afrim anmanim se ya na se de wo hwe papa yi na ogina ne naso brane na ono a hwe otumi kwaba na omayi mu yenim ne mone ma obo no no nsusu se ba ma wo edna pakan ebetumi ade aba besi eye John Kuma afikire na obetabiri no ede na kwa kopiem wasamajo na atiefo baka ya endrada ena DL kasebo ede tu mayem se John Kuma anya ne ba bi ko ewa endrada eye wada obenim bosumi ne da na etoso nson ewa fempem mienu eni edunu nan mu mra na ne ho edodo no kakra okọ amono ne se okọ na nka wakọ akọpe ayarehwe na no mu ena opani ekokopie mu ewo eye ne fie na o kire mu se asamo no aha ne papa no wansusu da sanka John Kuma ebetumi atwanani ade ahaban ne wagya wo mo awreho.
It came like a tenderous blow to my heart. It's unbelievable And when I came to the house, I've realized it's the reality. This is an intelligent personality who, by all standards, one could predict that he had a very bright future, both in the party and this country. He's a gem and we've lost a great personality. He's loving, he loves everybody, he's respectful, and he's humble. Such an affable person could not be lost just like that. But that is nature. Sometimes you cannot understand how nature works. Somebody who came down just about 3-4 days ago, just about 3 days ago, yes, to come and join his party people and his constituents to celebrate the 7th independent anniversary with them. I don't think if he knew that such a thing would happen, he would have come to the constituency. At the end, he could not even join them because his health deteriorated.
Asante Mantemu Swafo, Honorable Simon Osei Mensa, and I would say, Nenkano, now what Facebook. Uba DLFM 106.9 DLFM 106.9 Brabeshe Emra Santimantem Swafo Ekoko Piemo Ewo Honorable John Kuma Wanya ne baby kweni fie na ohwe se de abusuafo binom ede wonom ho eto to form na jese na brichie pa na bo my Ghana amanfo yura ho pa
Yebeto akase wa no so ama ho ye nu nsuo sima na afi yeri daka atwa mo so
DL News.
na yensan ema wakwaba na yento akase ebo no eso ena adwumadie bi kwaso ewo nkrapompode mantamu a adwumakuo bi a ensha abayasia ye fra onom the Florence Mensa Foundation wo mudwumadie wo mudie nyina no ene se wo moboa emayo nkuma titiri ne wo mo a wo mo enibie ye beka se wo hia buburo ache wonom no eno ho asade ana Florence Mensa Foundation wonom eye na ene ensemtrefo hia moasie no ekwaso ewo ye Chartered Institute of Bankers ewo UPSC ene ne mpota mo nkran ha na eno anadwam training wasaye ambassador ade Emma Foundation eye michi woni DL kase bodi nkomo na wochirem se won botaye ba ko paa no ene se Ghana fo mai watitiru no wamo ewo nkrasie no edumre bia na brabo mu ayeden eno ntine se abayiwa wobuni sakura no a sanitary pad o de be ne hu ye no aya na wonya wochirem se dumre bia se wohunu se abayiwa bi ewa kurase waduru ni mpani mfie so nanso ne nsabu oduru nanso no wode ntomago na ekwa ha ne ade a na wochirem se awehu ye pam eno nti wakasa no wode adesrade etu enyumakuo aban ane ankrankran se won besrada ensema omokan Ghana man ne nyina ntie se de be ya enkoye kwa na de obi abetimi akeka ne nsase na obetimi ade aboa wono foundation no ama Ghana fo amaye wo nkrasie nanso no wo hia ntino eduru won sabuo so a na wote ntomago na pepa ebede haba na pepa no eto etimi atwa wo kire mo na kire se Ghana ni wantimi kura no 144 Ghana cedis die esese wutimi ya na wutimi de bo afiri se enkurasefo amayiwa no wo mo bre yie papa titiro no wo mo ohia ejale wo mo no wo kire se ba na sa wo mo apomoden enko enkanen enu nti wo besere se wo mo de so mani so yi Ghana fo nyina nso emoa aban ani eku ahodo obia entimi emoa se de be ya sa wo mo bohye no nso betimi atimi ababum na wo bra wo mo kasa no yabo ahomade say yesa betimi aka ene no ebie na yetimi ade amamo na mate ne so ene no mfidie ne ade yadwuma enti no enya de se ye hwena so yabo ahomade say yensa ebetimi aka na ba Facebook no eso a wo bra na adwumadie no ekoso no ni nyina wo Facebook no so a won so ubetimi ahwebie eno nti bomoden na bra Facebook no eso
efficiency and sustainable development. Over the years, we have collaborated with Refill Company Limited to undertake various initiatives aimed at empowering women and young girls, particularly addressing the critical issue of period poverty. Through substantial donations of sanitary pads to underprivileged women in marginalized communities, we have made significant strides in improving menstrual hygiene and health, thereby positively impacting the lives of countless women across Ghana. We are pleased to announce the upcoming launch for our latest initiative, the Helping the 1,000 Girls Embrace Their Flow project, on March the 15th, 2024, at the Chartered House Institute, the Chartered Institute of Bankers in Accra. This event, scheduled to commence at 10 a.m., will bring together esteemed guests, MPs, CEOs of businesses, CEOs of NGOs, partners and stakeholders to support our cause. The primary objective of this launch is to raise awareness about period poverty and mobilize funds to provide sanitary pads to 1,000 impoverished girls in Ghana.
DLFM 106.9.
As we embark on this noble endeavor, we appeal to individuals and organizations to join us in making a difference in the lives of these vulnerable girls.
Enti abusuani ayeti yeyi eye Madam Michi wono woye chairperson ana wasaye ambassador ede Emma the Florence Mensa Foundation na adwumadi na se no Ghana baba wa woye nsem training na wono so woye ambassador Emma Reflows Sanitary Company Limited eye Anita Kufu wono so ekopie mu ewo adwumadi na se na wobra woni DL Kasebo edi nkomo na wochirim se womani so ade hunu pa no ene se Ghana fo mai wanso womo abrabo womo asetenam ene womo apomode kwa so betima konka nan na se no so eka womo adwendwen ho a ene na wobesere pa se eto akese taxi a ye de agu sanitary pad so no wobesere sa ba no wonyi mfire so se be ya hiafo ebetimi atobie wobra Anita Akufu kasa no wochirem se eya werefo pa se wo mai Ghana ya yetimun woba be konfitire na wode entomago ana ebe pepa eni nti obesere omane nyina se obi amwa na ahiafo a se bio wo nkrase mpo enkran ha ediwa ha ani enkura hodo so nanso edu won sabu a wakwa amane hunu mo no wo mahwe na omatimi aboa wonom Anita Akufu ni nsam nie
no foundation we dey see was even kwa ma omo di krase ni part of countries now but she don't sheda inyamwa says so many sooner so women sa oh how miss kakra fan to a sanitary product in you see for instance foundation no I been say I be go samba gina we bisa say ahe na mai here the whole year we put 144 Ghana cedis per obetumi young girl obetumi you see sanitary pads all throughout the year into yes just say mo amohwe ne mo amopese mo boa mbaye wo nkrase yeah on a normal day no unya access to them no ye the number at just say with me I donate kakra na yeso ye the iden aboa mbaye enya dia wo donate 144 Ghana cedis and nipa na e use for one day that be the whole year
eni ayeti yi eye Ghana ababa wa waye ensem troni Anita Akufu ana de sansem etuda
ye free Anita Akufu aso ya na ye kwa kopie mu ewo atifido mantem na no ena o ma Ghana mu mechira Ghana Water Company Limited penimpa oya daleta edema wono ma ye engineer Clifford Brahma ena wakasa ena ode atudwa se o as ukopie mu atifido mantem a ensu ho akwatwe ema wono tete eye atifido mantem wo ho akire won ewo nsu pamu no ena ode ayo chechire nsem ede ama wo mu nyina se sesi ya wakasa yi ona wo ma waka bie wo mu egusua edi kaso bom se ombaboa na nsu pa ho akwatwe ewo atifido mantem no wono matuma nya nsu pa etimi anom na no wakire mu se sesi na yade a otade a ewo hono ma ye fra no eye rubadaka eno no wayendi municipality ne mu no o kire se eyade ampanifo agusua se ensuo no o metumi atrete na kobam ema na tumi ayekese se be ya enipadodo adoso ewo atifido mantem ema ne senti ensu pa se wonya no no entumi enso wonyina so no obetumi aboa na emu atumi atre se be ya beboa na wonyina atumi anya nsu pa atumi anom ene wo kire mu se engineers ahodo a wo ye adwumaden aboa madwumadie no atumi afa no tuma pa ede afura se be ya wono mo atifido mantem ebetumi anya nsu pa anom no enche bia obese adwuma ase ama adwumadie na atumi akwanani ma obetumi aboa ema enche obetumi ama adwumadie na atumi expand ema nsu papa de ukopie mu atifido mantem a omenye nsu papa etimi anom ena osan na o kire mu so na danko Akufu ado Ghana ye mampani obo no humodi ye papa se eba nsusem mu dia omo modin entwanani efanja Ghana Water Company Limited no ogusu a otata na koba mu ede mu ahodo a esefata ede eta wo no machi afi nso eya okopie mo tifide mantem a wono asoafo nso ono so gusu a wono wonom edikase bom so wonyina beboa ma ensu a eho akwa atwe e wo ya tifide mantem no wo metumi aboa ma enche bia no supa etumi abuso e wo ya tifide mantem.
All the foreign banks are holding on to their money because no bank will release funds to you when they are not able to assess the rate level. Ghana is going through a debt exchange program. They are going to increase the tenure of some of the loans, and most of these banks have already provided enough money or a lot of money to Ghana. And so they are just cutting their losses. That if there is going to be any default, then it should be what they've already given, not what they are still going to add. So all the banks will do that. Even if they are Ghanaian banks, even if a normal human being, and they continue to give somebody money, and the person is not paying back, and the person has some challenges, we want to pull back. And that's exactly what is that the volumes of water that we pump into Tamale, we will want to re-engineer so that we do the demand management to ensure that a minimum of 7 days you have something flowing through your pipe. But we require you to help identify the people who have the inline pumps. Because if you have an inline pump and we are pushing the water to you, and the person who comes before you, who gets it before you, decide to suck all the water that is in the pipe into his reservoir.
Oya opening power da Ghana yen water company ano engineer Crawford Bremer and a water nka and wachi and wasa kire mu so adwuma ko ahodo bi ese wonbo so obaboa na Ghana Water Company Limited no omo de sika bia ba beboa amanka watumi atetre wakobra mu e won dwumadi ahodo a wodi na man Ghana mu nanso basa ahodo a omo hye wo no omo ahwani mu ase dwumadi no omo de sika na betumi aba no mutumi de aboa ma dwumadi atumi akọ enkan nanso omo ahwani mu a se sika no ntumi meduye eno ka ho bi ena omo dwumadi a omo die no atumi atwa asensan kakra ne senti odserese omo momodi no omo mremu na basa ahodo omo de hye wo mo no onu ntumi emra na woni so sebe ya beboa na dwumadi a wodie no ho atumi aheha won
yento akase bono eso yebebo ediewem ewa agopramam ene agoprama so apakan GH atmase yedan ho basisi a
DL News.
Right, abusuyan samo bibi ala drone amo bibi ala kwaba mfambra DL 106.9 FM kasafidie so ene fiade nyumre no nsia kase boy emre wiedu sa gudie mu nsama woso a gudie mu mranti akwakope yede eba beda abusuyan sampina no ene eguyan pronso yede ba latest any exclusives no yede ni nyina ba Ghana gudie mu nsama a ena nkrofo nkroso de wa ya bobo anu nyina no yede ba mia mede nsama na bro no edi ameje so no yesu ano de share apakan GH the Blessed King abusuyan tentem so minsi fam na mention semana semfama dia mention se enfan feed the 13th edition of the All African Games Accra 2023 ebani football and game back on atogada and the Black Satellite of Ghana yenio ma ye friend Congo mo under 20 no and ye di bo in 90 minutes plus 5 minutes additional time ekwawie no na Ghana 0 Congo 0 inti Ghana ye first game na ye boy no ya bodre wonsam no na mrantia makuma kuduba kwa coach ye friend Desmond Ofe edi jirem esi akande ma Ghana no say NT goalkeeper Said Yakubu eda atnam remember Boatin Ofori Makati Nana Kwame Boache omo no mo form defense no edema Mohammed Mahision na Abdul Aziz Isa Jerry Efrie Yimano Mensa enso embo midfielder edema Maswo Azakope ene Aaron Esel ene Misbah Aziz enso elidi attack no edema na so game no ekwawie no Ghana Shebi Sanso na Congo Anshebia yere won some eretu anim na nyame adoma ebo 8 p.m. Ghana time wo Accra Sports Stadium ona no Gambia ene Benin under 20 no ede beboania yere won some eretu anim na yere tu anim anopa no say official opening ceremony of the All African Games Accra 2023 ebesha se nyame adoma 3 p.m. na so Ghana man time omode she 3 p.m. no and to me ansha se 6:30 ya ene to me sha amenoka say opening ceremony ne egusu ekoso empeni fo kukudam ena akopia se Ghana man peni His Excellency Nanado Dankwa Kufuado Honorable Mustafa Yusuf Minister of youth and sports omo nyina no akwa kopie mu a omo de omani onyam akwa tie opening ceremony na chi se beboa ema nyama ebekoye na eba no ema football na player ba ko be gina mo esi akan eriama Black Princesses no striker friend Mukama Abdullahi na abayiwa we Opraya na hunkra sebia na ontumi ensi akan na momene okaseria wa fully fitter obetumi esi akan eriama Black Princesses nyame adom ochna eno na Mukama Abdullahi edi ababetuga se oda Ghana fo nyina ase so ma support no throughout ni injury no na momene ni age se wa bounce back ochna ohwe nim so obegina go pramane so esi akan eriama Black Princess.
Hi, this is Mukama Abdullahi. I just want to use this opportunity to thank each and every one of you who has been with me through this journey and my injury situation. That has been a while, and I'm glad to be back and into these uniforms. It has always been an honor to wear these kits.
Mukama Abdullahi player Erema Black Princesses of Ghana and I watching in Ghana wamanan so twice so early to just watch na and Ghana Black Princesses no bomb first game Cape Coast Sports Stadium Cape Coast or best Ghana for nyina and your more Cape Coast in pattern so china yamra na yambabo Enche Stadium home ma embe supported Black Princess.
And I just want to use this opportunity again to urge each and every one of you who's around Cape to come around this weekend on Saturday to support us as we start our All African Games this Saturday. Thank you all for your support.
Mukama Abdullahi striker Edema Black Princesses of Ghana and Ebusian Watson and Kanyam Fire Ninchemo Bobo Kwa your friend Bofwa Kwatano Akache na omo midfielder your friend Elijah Abdullahi na Wakasa or sin and say in Yama Enquire Mfama omo she Ghana Premier League na se omo shasie na wono ekwana animono of late no Enyama Ajiegu a Nyama Enquire Mfama or see this weekend way omo ne Hearts of Oak nebo so bounce back this weekend against him your friend Hearts of Oak.
Coming into Premier League, and Shadanya is a Premier League number start league in your Mekwima and all of a sudden your master start to come man I don't know, I think your players now agency ever bounce back, you decided to ever bounce back. The statistic you have to put in.
Abranti your friend Elijah Adai midfielder Erema Bobo Kwa your friend Bofwa Kwatano and Watson and Kano na Otwane Samson no di tu yachema nientia this season almost started very well of late no enyama jiegu anyama enkoye mfama no mu coach enkane no coach yoma your friend coach Frimpong Manso or si coach Frimpong Manso ba no or the nyama bebre ebewura team no any players na bonded very well enti ye jana kwa mane kwa no affect team no new coach na wabe afa na ohwe so betumi atoto nyama no ne players na bonding ti coach Frimpong Manso kono okwe no aha bofo akwata no
playing cut unity. I think the players may be very united. And as I starting league, not a big number Premier League in the dance, I think that now motivated boys in the like now my boys in the pressure. I think that would be actually comfortable playing under performance. That would be comfortable playing under the starting at here and say MiPROMO Media and our coach Obaya, so I think they're almost in a relationship with boys,
Elijah Aden Watson and Kano na Ocran Samson or sit Nyami Aduma weekend way Bobo Kwa friend Bofwa Kwatano and Hearts of Oak Airbo Ewo Sogakope Park Ewo Eyo Sogakope or Sisa venue no massa a neutral ground and your House of Oak grounds and normal grounds or see a woman's House of Oak Airbo Momore and a new coach a friend Abubakar Watade Nanso Omo Bofwa Kwatano Oma prepare very well Omo de Remo Ewo Sogakope Oma Momo the anya de crown or measure him some benya draw against House of Oak.
Oh yeah, I think to play a neutral ground and the team Nekaka, and I think Omi a very good side and Omo they are playing very well under new coaching. But then young so preparation to train them by Yanya the credit me now 1 point from this game, a very big game.
ne krakra mu no ena Elijah Ade editu dwa chema o se enyama enkoye emfama mo ena weekend way omonitima your friend Accra Heart folk edikwakobo o se omo current bad performance no eno na your biggest motivational omo de kwakobo atiatima your friend Accra Heart folk players ni bi wo a omo bo first leg no editia Heart folk e shomo e wo sunyane sa players no ombe motivate current new players no omo de rem e wo suga kope ahwe so mbetumi akonya nkunimdie no e de atia Heart folk.
I think that the one you must be quantity there, motivation and day in day out near Kasaya, your players group by Didi home come home. The meetings were Obila Tibina, Obima, Didi home come home, and after game piano, Obu be mistake. I church Honia there. I think that coming into this game now, Ebimu will be first round and they know some of the House of players.
Avranti your friend Elijah Ade midfielder ede ma bobo kwa your friend Bofo Kwata no na wate nkano Chum Berima communication team member ede ma bobo kwa your friend Kumasi Asante Kotoko na Avranti your friend Richmond Lamte midfielder ede ma Kumasi Asante Kotoko enchebia ne contract on Kotoko no ba na wie ya tisa Avranti on renew ne contract obefi Kotoko akọ na Chum Berima se Kotoko supporters no munya abotre obianka ne kumantuniam ende Kotoko ye wo no ye rani edifi menhia Avranti your friend Richmond Lamte no decision papa ebefi menhia aba edi afa no so ye na adwen so betna ne ese fata no omo de bema no so ye na adwen so be konso a ombeja ne kwan na sesia wo Kotoko ye de obeyi ne kumam esia kan edi ama Kumasi Asante Kotoko yenko na yenko tie Chum Berima
MCC baby a running team in front from efficacy bia and so here eti e be catch supporters am come akoma to me and we play our ball no so we na adwen so obe free Ghana akori it ba say basic management ne tenase na Kotoko benya bibia free na betima agya ne kwa na kwa ade tin agya ne kwa ma ne ko esu kuma apema apenda ba e benya good replacement amana ba ni supporters come akoma to onyanko yi de season egusu ayebo
Chum Berima communication team member Edema Kumasi Asante Kotoko and I watching in can weekend way Kotoko and Bobo Kwe friend Carolina United and Edibweni Dr. Prosper Natogum when name 20-man squadder or Mode Kwako Shiabobo Kwa ye friend Kara yem breaking it down from area goalkeeper Frederick Asare Ebekobi and offense Moise Porti Ebekobi Sheriff Mohammed Justice Bray Peter Amidu Stephen Mukwera Richmond Opoku Nicholas Mensah Nuruddin Yusuf Mohammed Carlo Watara Emmanuel Kote Avranti friend Rocky Dramana Nicholas Osei Bonso Baba Yaya Richmond Lamte John Tedeku Isaac Opon Henry Ansu Eric Zeze and Mikey Chedramana Weni 20-man squad coach your friend Dr. Prosper Natogum ede kwako jiramuna ochi akobo ede tiatima your friend Kara United yedin samno emao yes sorry so no kopiem e onkrofon cross wa manonia enwumre matches a etodwa no wo La Liga no no ebo 8 pm aboboku a your friend Barcelona ebetna fie no mane Real Mallorca ede aboani and afenso wo Italian Serie no no ewo Italy no ebo 7:45 and Napoli ebetna fie no mane Torino ede aboani and afenso 7:30 what German Bundesliga no VfB Stuttgart ebetena fie no mane Union Berlin ede aboani and a French Ligue 1 of France no about 8 pm Nice and Montpellier ede baboani a yede won sam ede to ani mabusia yamfa agudie nsam ne NC na sofano entoaso enfama me amede agudie nsam ede bro dia meje so no yesu ano de hye apakan GH the Blizzard Kisam Radio Okogyeabour esomu no de sofano ede atoaso de amamo over to you Okogyeabour
mera se apakan afa ma memra won Ghana ni na yemfa sofa na yensu sofa no entoamo so na anime asamo a yede ma Ghana fo na mwakere mo adwene enie minority in parliament ekukitu omo Ghana mrahye bedwafie no ene finance minister edebatu dwa se yama ne kwan anasa minority na mrahye bedwafo mpene so ema no na wankwaje besia $300 million minority no eye dede pa ene brofo mu yusu anya brofo kotua we vehemently oppose ewi akire nso na yaje atum Ghana for no be kire say minority mu duebo mo tra ho ye dede no na kokoam masa akwaje atum se me no kasai parliament a pass agya to say finance minister $300 million won kwankwaje edin kan me ba ho no muntie nsamo a minority ne kan ye nanso akiri won kwaje to mu
arise to vehemently oppose the motion for this house to approve a loan of $300 million. Mr. Speaker, I do so with good heart. I do so in the interest of our country. Mr. Speaker, our country is sinking in debt. Our country is being mismanaged in the way debt is being accumulated. Mr. Speaker, we cannot, in good conscience, Mr. Speaker, accept this country to be round aground in this manner. Mr. Speaker, why am I saying so? Mr. Speaker, I say so because this same MPP government is calling on us, Mr. Speaker, to approve 2 loans today. One, $150 million. Another $300 million. The two put together, Mr. Speaker, is $450 million. Mr. Speaker, at the same time, tax exemptions before the finance committee is amounted to $449 million. Mr. Speaker, we do not need to borrow. Because the tax exemptions alone, if we manage it well, that $450 million that we are going to the World Bank to borrow, Mr. Speaker, we can get it locally. Mr. Speaker, in good conscience, our position is that if the government wants, they should come and withdraw these tax exemptions.
Enti anyway no ayedom kuma no pania wadano metra minority leader Honorable Dr. Kezela Atoforsen ana mote nken Mama wonche Ghana ni woje ne sen 0534 050199 0534 050199 05934065 another 65 Madwe
offer Mejoso offer
no offers Majoso udi de sana friend
me pa so me din de 49 na me ka se free tema we offer
mamintie o
offer winim emra na minority leader de na de buo fa no kan offer na enchire mu manenti asese no e ba e kwa he.
Hello no offers a man na hwimfo na fa no ko ho madwe
offer
no offers
offer majo
Mejoso
o se parliamentarian so mu dia papa of Okogyeabour say minority and a was and Katana and common bay no more church, no more purpose. Cronunqua no more Bogana. Offer Okogyeabour too much.
Made us say next time more friend my radio now from Kakrama yen. Madwe
Yeah, Okogyeabour Ocran.
Dixon Bada ko. Kwa kujeje droba maminti o.
Wafa me pa me da ase, me mo abaso ne adwuma pa bo ma Kristo e na omanga na. Nya me sira wo so pa wa adwuma pa we. Wafa ne yete ne se etiefu ntie ni na nto yen asom. Won se MPP NDC no wode sebe yen agi di agro. Na wodi ye ho few mi senti na wo se yen so timemfo ne fa ye ho adwene na ye hu ne wo se ye won se ne wo ye nyina won bitu se adwuma na wo ya ma won ama won sa ko won anu nti me ne wo so ye fa ye ho adwene wo fa bye bye
Meda se madwe me wo fa se be ni na frɛ mi frɛ hin
But your friend could that
maminti o me bacha baby awugina no em say won network ni nya sa frɛ back enya kura me da se frɛ bi madwe
Wafa
no fa se
good evening
ya ena o
na bi girls am shekam
me shekam before me ntie wa abi papa bi
oh wafa me sika we omo ka akoji omo de ko hede
ena obi say
busia ya ba ye ni se bi aye ye jai su no omo ko di omo de sika ne ko ye den yesro omo so omo ni so omo ko di no omo betia omo nti omo fa nka ye tai ye kan se ye Oh, mo bi tax and I friend say.
Tax.
Mo be fan to tax to yes rom. Omo kwaje.
Yay! And then network net try big gukura try na go say 0534050199 0593406565. Say the akosie no $300 million. Wo mo sa Okogyeabour. My joy.
Yeah.
Mo. Me won fa se me ho ye.
Yeah, NDC, a minority for them. And yes, you say, Sikana, a bank Kwadwo, yes, somebody at the Papa, Omunim. Now, politics in tea, Ombe did this, also we did the Ghana party. But Omunim says, Sikana, Kwadwo, Omubi Bay at the Papa. National Katu, I'm going to picture, and yes, Sikana Omubi Bay. I might discover the field there. Omunim says, Omubi Sikana, Omubi. Now, so politics in tea. No matter that, but Ghana photo bakita. Yeah. Amu leader eh. I didn't know place. So when you say I didn't know place. We have for pa. That's it.
Men so me da sepa. Madwe.
Offer. Good evening.
Me offer se me jusu.
Offer pacho me dey the 49 and I make a free time away.
Me pacho so afra dada.
Offer man ka say you me line ka say.
Hey. Ewurade.
Offer me line ka say o na me nche shi nti ze me nim ta mote nka dia me sewa.
Yo mate yenkwa mo offer se.
Offer me na me ka ne say. Ye mpanimfo no. Sika na MPP ye friend say finance minister Kwadwo no. Omunim ade kote emfasode a ebeba so. Ede ama ye man. Nanso na omunim say sebi eba ye be pone ho amomu nyina anya diadi. Enu nti na omu ye saa didi no. Ye de omu ko share kokko mu a ye kirekie no omu kire omu say ye ba ebenya bia pone adi o, ebenya bia pone adi. Ene omu ano dwom omate ase
Achire din. Omate ase ene ya wofa. Ene ya asan. Ema ye Kwadwo ni apone amomu no omadi. Ofa omubedi na emu omobene. Hey. Ewuradia nyabotre ye mfra no ntoma ate. Mo ye ntimi mfa afrefo no ebiem. Ye. Kwadwo.
Okon. Anoden.
Chirese. Me gbo ho ba no. No omo so de nam ye ni
onti ase ye kra.
Debi.
But sansense mo no du ba bia anoden o. Hwebrofo apapa yi kan ya.
We vehemently oppose.
That is omujira mo na so pass e tie bia no.
Ya yintu.
O betwe dawre.
Ewi akire a.
Ekoye woye abode.
Akire di.
Ansesa ankwese hwe.
Akire di.
Royim.
Yo. Ebusu ya nyina we so na nsam ahodo ade bra wo no. Yemfansi wa hana ansa na mekro no. Ene eye Michelle Tromas. Edi we no Kwadwo.
Okon.
Mo na mutimi ko University of Bantama. Me first time I meet din ye.
What's din ye den?
Michelle de Matepen.
Oh, Michelle de nyina.
Name Tromas no.
Tromas.
Michelle Tromas. In fact, unye skani a wuntimi nto sa din we.
Se ohwe din se de yete na. Nkontroma ye guy.
Because in fact, minim Kovitela what to say the pebe. No kwa mi apia ne ya wajekuma no to.
Na kura ne first time am de tidin we.
Sa me aposifo na betu din. Sa wo no aposifo no wo no peacekeeping nti no. Wo mo kwa Iraq fo din, Pakistan fo din ade no.
Watch you.
Ose
wonimusuo.
Oh, sa aposifo eko peacekeeping ba sa no a. Enti wo de ahye no so hwe. Police ni bia ko peacekeeping na so bedura. Na etese akwada obewo no abrofudini bibia ho. Enu nti mame emfa birthday wish ema no. Ne din ade Michelle Tromas. Na ne mame nso eye posini ewo Dofsu headquarters ne rank ndi ya fama me na emom Portia Madam Portia ne baba ene Michelle Tromas happy birthday enko emfa emaw wo ma me say nyankopon goso anu nhira wo ma me say awrade maw nim de wonom wo na won twa wo ho nsaban ehia wonye wufri wapefo nsamote na ne han no eni wanim emfa nko na emfa mra wo ma wadwene mu no na school a wo konso no pass pa na wade nsu dura obeta kokọ nam kesi amaw enu nti happy birthday en confirm Michelle Tromas we efri Madam Portia Dovsu Unit Ghana Police Service Headquarters Accra powered by Police Woman Inspector Dora Opon. Ewe ni bisa na question we yi ma no birthday there wase me weje ni bisa ansada na police ladies no wo mo trousers no chechire wo mo to no wo mo nice ha ehefo na wuro no wo mo ye dan so no mo de hye eno de answer ne bai misia na ensuo so kra obe yi ano
bia enu echina awia no na ode ho
wo dwene ho
no de beba
I see
echina nka se enu enum ready na ode aba
yo ebusia ye so akọ na we say good evening my sweet uncle unya ti sweet ni pe na chere say free Germany montre so everyday afi ba we ni pa bofo na me won fa say Upon Charles and was so tie ka se bon pa hwe life e di free Germany montre so Hamburg na wo se ka se bon demo pa e Fanta Bruta na wo tie we ba
already yesu
ifri ne ko da me bo dwama already kume
na mbacho nzi bo dwama na already kume
abranti udi mi ho agora na
because that be me no agora that so now I'm a tell like so I don't know the music and yes like but no girlfriend but no girlfriend
Jamaica na still also bebo
no and yes I need to need Jamaica to buy that was my
and time we there that otra obeka bia sa na bebo awapon
okuni mi say asem we ne bia hye so dem pen
sa
oh yeah ya sorry sa na sofo baako ena ndie wo so ye ba me bom pai pa na ye bebo no ye bom pai se free na ko ye bone ya menwu yes ye nyina peja yansa akoso
mo bo sampai no Ghana
sa me ka ba manu si ye ogusu kasa owie na so obi ampeja ne nsa no won ka fidi ye wie ya obi ansa da fom obi antimi anka waso dem ho yes obi antimi na otumi kan
enti wo so antimi anka
oh na unu apa se bible no mu aka ye wo bone bi wo no mu a
ene wa samba pa we
okon ye ntam na ye ka no ena
na ntam ka kan so ntimi nka
tresem na ma ya te ase se ye wo bone bi wo no mu a ye nsa da anye oni baba ahoso no waye se oba bi kwa bo hwa na wani akobọ no so mzade ewe de efe oh bo hwa na wakwa akodo na wakomam waye bone enso wona na
enti wo so fo ache asem ya che
oh wache
edi ba sen
oh me kaka mani anya hwekure ko mfie be yeduni
ba sabbe na wuni papa ni mbone
oh me nim ni nyina
enti na wo koye bone ahu se me koye bone
oh me hu bi o na me hu
anenti kantam keke wantimi anka
oko
ade we keke
ade we
but e ba ne sana se sofo so yesa intimidation
eno ho na asem no wo no se nipa mpega ne nsan kasa we free na ekome ye bone ya menwu Jesus Christ na ngasa ba sa asisumpa yokura mo bida
asa Yesu ye bone ho
ya wanya bone
waya okobu obi abru masa
asebe na kan ebra Yesu kobu ye na kwam na di obi
na na ebro
o da bi na kyerɛ
waka kyerɛ ni wura
nya botre bɔkɔ
mum yɛnte ho ase
o okay Bible na me yate ase se so obi fa nkata so baako a fa baako ka no ho enipa no ne ho na akyerɛ no aduane a wodi akwa ne yam no wodi ma obi so obi abro ma pan me nua we odakom na me de ama na enya bɔne wanyam yanim
saa
ye okwa kobu anase okobu abro no akwa akoton di sika hye obotom a okobɔkro no ba se kom di obi a wo bre no ama ne bia di ne de nyam yanim no kure ni
dabi Bible anka se Yesu ba wi aso odua abro
o se
Yesu odua abro
o se bro ne nim se na nya ne de
Yesu apampen wadon fofon pen
dabi
ana wakobu obi abro eno de a
Oh, there be ebroni yade or the yade.
And to say I would wait, what are there a good demo meeting by Father Bre Afiba.
So what fa at the man Fiba so one general one share. Let's say the minimum tempty. How be any actually.
We have found so many men tell me and fine.
We don't tell me you find crown now for one chim you cratchy. I didn't be fire and minu or that data. Intimidate Buana, Major. I saw Banner or Mom Kazan. Oh, Satam now so I make corocrass and we have finished the crowd.
But it's a soft for cancer intimidation.
I was one to Ababa Piaba, a didn't also be intimate, professor, more intimate, some Jimmy Filson call.
Leadership prophet. Look for one canny uncle prophet.
So I thought for one year first year.
That's right. Look for him, Pastor, can intimidate. Look for the prophet.
Massa, make a journey on
And it's soft for cancer intimidation.
Yes, I saw Shenny Panakete mo ayadia. On free nipem senko beyo. And a hard train. A wahunsu sanso boni a bit in Diaba. Timpa bi on our corners or soft for cancer umba na wadri no one here because want him to be a woman, no one among the two.
Can't tam keke. Ah, and it's one to minka. Me one come my calcra. And
yes, I bear the Asana no be the two dozen Kamashabim. Kabaya, and Kayam Fatresem. And the Kulan and Fanko and Cocantim. And can you cook on some?
Die, baby, I can't go and die. Die. Mr. Lawa, die. What do you mean, Pong? Die. I wish I could say Bonnie the Bessie. Miss Oswa, DJ Afiba, one ne mame, and Ambwa. Mo, Enra, Jai, I was only year saying no. Saying again, Silver Lady, Anna Wabesin Kuna, and I wabetinum Ediama Hitman. Said you know why you no mamma, and into the only silver in Ghana's radio are Sienshire. Silver Lady. Wabesin Kuna, na what the Awosono, Abraham, one DJ Afiba. Champion tell at Yoko Facebook no so. Yan share Jebrebe King can summon the Mawa. Dear Majesua. Gangster Katia meeting kura, Okogyeabour Ocran. Mene.
Nhyiraba Kwadwo Sammy B.
Yadamo nyina se nyimrei ama mo nyina mmo. Enitia or Jimmy Oboja.
DL News.